Hello, Keith. So now this is page 7. Okay? Page 7 is looking like this. That's page 7. Alright, so this right here, I'm going to use your paper. Alright, so you see the side here, one is not, the part of it is not shaded. Then that means whatever is this side, I'm going to use X. I don't like using S. So whatever is that side, you subtract 3 from it because this is only what we want. So X minus 3. Right here is just the whole side, so it's X. All right? So what is the direction here? Okay, I can't read. Write a quadratic equation. Oh, we're simply writing a quadratic equation. So in that case, that is simply X times X minus 3, because to get an area of your rectangle, you just have to multiply both sides. So X squared minus 3X, okay, is equal to whatever is the area. What is the area? 88. Okay, so this is the quadratic, and if you want it in standard form, so minus 88 minus 3x minus 8 is equal to 0. So the quadratic equation here would be x squared minus 3x minus 8 equals 0. All right? Now let's look over here. Okay, so in this case, this is your t. So t, this side is t plus 5 because you're adding 5. Here, you see, it's not shaded, so this is subtraction. All right, and this side is simply t. So let's multiply them. So t times t plus 5 equals the area of 176. So t squared plus 5t is 176. So if you want it in standard notation, t squared plus 5t minus 176 equals 0. Okay, so that's your quadratic equation here. T squared plus 5t minus 176 equals 0. All right, so now let's move on to the very last resort. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. First, can you extract square roots on both sides? That only happens if you don't have a middle term, okay? Or not unless you have a way wherein you can make it like this. You have a middle term here, and then you can make it into a perfect square right here. But anyway, let's just make it simple. Extracting square root, it doesn't work. We're gonna do zero property. If it still doesn't work, we're gonna do completing the square. If it still doesn't work, last resort that would work for everything is the quadratic equation. So you need to memorize your quadratic equation. This is your quadratic equation, and this is very easy. I'm gonna shorten this for you. All right, so we are going to, hold on, solve. Okay, remember the problem that we skipped earlier because we cannot solve it yet because it is actually your page 8. All right, so we're gonna go back to page 8. I think I showed this in the second video. Okay, so on your page 8, we have problems like, okay, and then I still owe you a problem that we skipped. All right, so we have x squared plus 7x, what is this, minus 4? Oh, equals 4. All right, so, hey, can I have that shake a little bit? I'm hungry. All right, so let's check. Can we complete this? Can we extract square root? No. Can we complete zero property? Can we do zero property? So the zero property, all terms are right here. X squared plus 7x minus 4 minus 4. So minus 4 equals 0. So what are the factors of 4? 4 and 1, that's it. Can you make it into 7? No. So in other words, so hold on. Extracting square root fails. fails. Zero property fails. Completing the square. So half of 7 is 3.5. It has to be only whole number. Fail. Then the last resort is quadratic equation. So now your quadratic equation is very easy because you have to follow the quadratic equation, which is, let me see. Your quadratic equation is x equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right, so this is so easy. Okay, so how much is our a here? Our a here is 1, our b is 7, our c is negative 4. All right, so let's write it down. To make this easy, let's write down the values. A is 1, b is 7, c is negative 4. Okay, so now your x is equal to negative b, 7, plus minus, what is b? 7, 4, what is a? 1, what is c? Negative 4. See, very easy. All right, so now over 2 times a, which is 1. All right, so negative 1 times 7, that would be negative 7. I put them in parentheses so that you will know that this is actually b, and this is b again. That's a, and that's c. All right, so plus minus, so you know we have the plus minus because there are always 2 roots of a number. All right, so 7 squared is 49 minus 4 times 1 is 4 times negative 4 is negative 16 over 2, because 2 times 1 is 2. Then let's keep simplifying it first. Negative 7 plus minus square root of, what is 49 minus 16? So that becomes 49 plus 16. Hold on, see, I cannot do it in my head. 65 over 2. All right, so now this is equal to, so you have 2 answers here. So negative 7 plus square root of 65 over 2, whatever that is in the calculator. And then the other solution is negative 7 minus square root of 65 over 2. So these are your 2 solutions here. And I don't have a calculator with me here, Keith. So when you put this in a calculator, you've got to do this first. Take the square root of 65 plus 7 negative equals, then divide by 2 equals. That's your answer. If you do this one, you do, you're supposed to do this first, but let's just do, this will work. Negative 7 minus, put this in quantity, square root of 65 equals, then divided by 2. All right, so those are our 2 answers. Let's put it here. So x equals negative 7 plus square root of 65 over 2. And also negative 7. All right. Now let's look at the 4th one. The 4th one is 2x squared plus 7x plus 9 equals 0. Another thing that I like doing also is if it has a coefficient, I like to divide everything by that number first. But if I divide 7 by 2, that gives me 3.5. That wouldn't work. So we'll leave it just like that. All right, first, let's check. Extracting square root? No way. Next strategy, zero property? No way. Let's do what's the next one? Completing the square. No, that would be hard. So let's do quadratic equation. All right, so A is 2, B is 7, C is 9. All right, so quadratic equation. X equals negative B. I think that's what it is. Hold on, I haven't memorized the quadratic equation, Keith. Oh yeah, negative B plus minus square root of B squared minus 4AC over 2A. All right, so negative whatever is our B, 7 plus minus square root of 7 squared minus 4 times 2 times 9 over 2 times 2. All right, negative 7 plus minus 49 minus 8. 4 times 3 is 8 times 9, 72 all over 4. So negative 7 plus minus. All right, so in this case, you see 49 minus 72. 49 minus 72 is negative. How much is it? 72 minus 49. Negative 23. Whenever you have a negative number on the inside, it's no solution, Keith. You will yield with an imaginary number, which will not be on this topic. Okay? So we just say no solution. So no solution. All right, so in other words, there's no value of x that you can use that will make this equation true. So that's what you call no solution. All right, that's page 8. We're done. Now let's go back to that question that we didn't answer because all of the strategies that we've learned didn't work. All right, so it's on page 5. All right, so let's look at page 5. All right, so right here we have x minus 2. What is that? Gosh, I can't see. X plus 6 is equal to 153. All right, so what we do is multiply this first. X squared plus 6x minus 2x is equal, minus 12 equals 153. All right, so x squared plus 4x minus 12 equals 153. Now let's check. Can I extract square root? No. Can I do zero property? That's too big of a number, Keith, and then you only have 4 in the middle term, so no way. What's the next one? Completing the square. So let's see if we can do completing the square. If you do completing the square, this would have been over here. No, we can't because like I said, this is a very big number here. All right, so let's do quadratic equation. X equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So this is your last resort. Okay, so negative b is 4 plus minus 4 squared minus, oh sorry, we have to convert that first. Okay, so we have x squared, sorry Keith, I'm really just so tired now. Minus 12 minus 153 equals 0. So x squared plus 4x minus, how much is this? 165. Okay, this is going to be no solution. Again, I don't think so though. Why would it be no solution? That means the dimension given here yeah, that means you can never find the area. You know why it's no solution, Kate? It's because this is already the C. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on, I might have lied. 4 times A is 1 times C, which is negative 165. This will become positive over 2 times 1. All right, let's see if that would work. Yeah. So by the way, before you can do quadratic equation, make sure that yours quadratic equation is in the standard form, which is equal, like this is the standard form. All right, so here, finally this one. Okay, so now let's solve. Negative 4 plus minus 16. This is minus 4 times 1 is 4. 165 times 4. 24, 25, 26, carry 2, 6, 660. Minus negative 660. All over 2, all over 2, okay? So now you have negative 4 plus minus, what is 16 minus negative 660? So that would give you 660 plus 16, 676, all over 2. So equals negative 4 plus minus, okay, I've got to get a calculator. All right, so let's do square root of 676, 26. All right, so plus minus 26 over 2. So there are 2 answers here. Negative 4 plus 26 over 2. And the other one is x equals negative 4 minus 26 over 2. So this is 22 divided by 2, 11. The other one is negative 30 over 2, which is negative 15. All right, so let's get back to that problem. So if S is negative 15, negative 15 plus 6 is negative 9, so we can't have negative. So this is not the solution. The solution is 11. So if it is 11, so this means the whole thing is how much? 17. And then this whole thing here is 11 minus 2. It's 9. So that means right here is right here is 9. Okay, and then you will have, so you will end up with 9 times 17. You see, 9 times 17 is 153. So we are doing well. Okay, so that means your S is equal to 11. Okay? All right, let's do the next one. I had a tremendous review of my past mathematics case, which is good. All right, the next one is 2x plus 3 Nah. 2x plus 3, x plus 4 equals 228. All right, so do your FOIL method, or 2x times, okay, you know what? Let me just do it like this. 2x plus 3, x plus 4, so you can see it. All right, 2x times x is 2x squared. 3 times x is 3x. 2x times 4 is 8x. 3 times 4 is 12. So 2x squared plus 11x plus 12. All right, so extracting the square root, no. Zero property, that would give you 4 and 3. Nope, no. Completing the square, half of 11 is 5.5. Nope, that wouldn't work. So we're going to do quadratic equation. So x equals negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. All right, so this is equal to how much? 228. 228. So we have to change this first into a standard notation wherein it's equated to 0. So minus 228 minus 228. So 2x squared plus 11x. What is 12 minus 228? Negative 216. Minus 216 equals 0. Now this is standard, so this is A, B, and C. All right, so we have negative 11 plus minus square root of 11 squared minus 4 times 2 times negative 216 over 2 times 2. Okay? So now it is negative 11 plus minus square root of, 11 times 11, I believe, is 121. Minus 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 216 negative is 1728. All over 4. So 121 plus 1728, 1849 over 4. Now let's do the square root of 1849, 43. So negative 11 plus minus 43 over 4. Okay, so let's start with a positive. So there are negative 11 plus 43 over 4. The other one is negative 11 minus 43 over 4. You can already tell that you will have a negative number here. So out. Well, maybe it's possible. So let's not rule this out yet. Negative 11 minus 43 over 4. All right, so 11. Okay, I'll just do 43 minus 11 is 32 over 4. X equals 8. That's one solution. Next one is negative 54 over 4. 13.5. Now, the reason why I am not ruling this out right away, because this is just the value of our S. So if we look over here, the top is 2S, I have got to use X, plus 3. You see? The top is 2X plus 3. I'm going to change S to X, okay? Right here is X plus 4. So if I use negative, maybe it would work. So, nope, that wouldn't work. So this is being ruled out. We cannot have a negative side. So we're only using the x equals 8. Okay? So now x is equal to 8. That means, so x is equal to 8. That means this whole side here is 8 plus 4. That means this is 12. Over here is 2 times 8 is 16 plus 3 is 19. And then if you multiply 19 times 12 is 228. That means we are solving the problem right. All right, kids. So next time, send me your module. Once you receive it, send it to me right away if you need me to explain it all to you. All right, again, please share the video to your classmates if in case they needed help, okay? Because that would really help your classmates. I mean, I couldn't imagine ang estudyante mo follow lang sa module and then makasabot. I really don't think so. I mean, it's really hard. Okay? So, hopefully, we can help many students. Bye, kids!